Okay, about to embark on my first camping trip on the Shuttle Punt. This is how I'm going to have it on the water. So I have camping gear. This is my tent and my clothes. And this is my sleeping bag, and this is my food and my stove. And this is how I'm going to do the bike to keep the center of gravity low. All three of these bags are looped around this post, so if I do tip over, they can't come out. The only thing that will be loose will be me. First camping trip in the punt. You know how it's totally amazing how quiet this thing is. I can barely even hear it. So I do have a helmet on, a ski helmet. Yeah, I don't have more than one mount, so this is a helmet that has a mount, the GoPro mount on it. All right, here's a detail of how I connect it to my bike. I have a clevis pin and a cotter pin. And I found this this big old washer. I ordered this washer off of a McMaster car. The inside diameter is bigger than my stem, my seat stem. Just out here, enjoying the sounds of the birds. Mosquitoes are already out. They're really bad. Okay, here I am sitting in my campsite. So I'm sitting on my chair actually. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, it's just sitting on the ground here. It works pretty well as a camp chair. I haven't built a fire yet, but there's my fire pit. Here's my my tent. I got the braces holding it up, and I got about 3 feet of headroom, and there's my insulated air pad. I have a rain fly. I'm just from a single person tent. I'm just going to throw it over the top. It's probably not going to rain tonight. There's zero wind, so there's going to be a lot of bugs. So this is my ultra reclining camp chair. Believe it or not, this thing is really comfortable. Okay, here I am in the punt. My hands are completely extended above me, so that's about 3 feet of headroom. I got my light hanging up here, and if the weather was really cold, because the punt is insulated, you could pretty much close it down, and there's 2 inches of hard insulation on top of you and below you as well. The cool thing about sleeping in here is I'm not on the mud. There's mud everywhere. Most campgrounds are mud, especially in the mid-Atlantic states. Yeah, I fit. It's 6 foot long. I'm 5'9". If you're taller, you can just make it longer. It's a choice, easy choice to make. Okay, so I started my journey today at mile 48 at Point of Rocks, and now I'm at mile 62.9. It's called Huckleberry Hill Campground, and it's just north. It's about 3 miles north of Harper's Ferry, and I'm just gonna ride my bike down 3 miles to the 340 bridge, and then basically go from bridge to bridge from the Point of the 340 bridge to the Route 15 bridge, and that's going to be about maybe 12 miles on, yeah, 12 miles on the river, which is going to be the longest I've ever been on the river. The most I've ever been on the river is about 6.5 miles, something like that. So I've already seen an owl swoop down and pick up a little baby snake and carry it away. That was pretty cool. It actually happened about 30 seconds before I arrived at this camp. Yeah, an owl was like about 10 feet away from me. And if you listen very carefully, you can hear a baby bird. Hear that? It sounds like an osprey. There might be an osprey nest around here. Pretty cool, huh? There it is again. Okay, here's my campground. I'm basically under a forest of pawpaw trees, which bear fruit in September. Here's where I slept, inside the punt. I use the side braces to keep it open. In the middle of the night, I took my rain fly off and I just stuck it right on top of me, just as a better barrier for the bugs, the mosquitoes. And there's my little camp chair. And I did not have time to make a fire. That would have been nice. So one of the advantages of having a rectangular boat is you can do this. Breakfast today is coffee and oatmeal with banana chips. Looks like we're gonna have 20 minutes of drizzle this morning, and then it'll stop. Hopefully all my bedding is still inside the punt, totally waterproof. All right, that was quite easy to pack this up. No folding of the tent material, no stuffing the tent in a stuff sack, all that stuff. All I gotta do is fold it up. The main thing when you pack up the shuttle punt is to put more weight in front with the wheel axle hole. So I have a light styrofoam filled thing here, and these are just, that's my sleeping bag, and then the heavier stuff, water bottles, and the chair is kind of heavy, is towards the front. So yesterday I ran into a baby boomer and he said that I looked like a character from the Flintstones called the Great Gazoo. What is your vote? But he did like the boat, the shuttle punt. He thought it was really cool. So how was it sleeping in a shuttle punt? It was pretty good except for the mosquitoes. If there was one thing I wish I could eradicate from the world, it would be mosquitoes. The next time I come, I'll probably bring some kind of bug net to drape over me, or maybe some kind of bivy sack that I can basically just stick inside the punt. I think that would work really well. Yeah, I solved the issue of this thing falling behind this. I just pinched this and stuck this through the next hole, so now it doesn't fall off my washer.